have never even thought about what you are telling them to even change. They can never change.
That is not on
To
us.
act on it, so they can never. So I want to use this opportunity to tell all our listeners, our brothers, if you're in Nigeria, wherever you are in the world, and you are at the age of 20, going to 40, please, if your parents is alive, they are anywhere in Nigeria. After you listen to what I'm going to say, use your phone and call them. Please ask your parents that is good. They are getting to their grave now. Ask them, please, is this society, this evil society, they are trying to live for you people? Ask them this question. Even if your father is a president, whatever your father is, ask your father and your mother, is it this wicked society?
You want to leave us
is it this wicked society that you know that your father is part of the evil they have been doing to the people? Now, ask them. If they tell you, yes. Now, let me come to my message to all Nigerians, wherever you are. Please, ask yourself, wherever you are sitting down in your closet, that what we are fighting for, does it really worth it? Does it really worth killing somebody to survive? Making unaliving people to survive? That's Nigeria has turned to survival of the fittest. You must oppress somebody to eat. You must operate whichever way you are doing it, whether you are importing fake drug, whatever you have been doing, or defrauding people, or getting
cheating, corruption, all these things actually affect some other people. Their lives.
Their lives. Whatever you are doing, negligence of duty, you will be there, you are not there. Whatever you ask yourself, sit down, ask yourself, does it really worth it? What are you doing? So the Nigerians want to prove to me that we can never live in peace. We can never live in peace. Everybody wants somebody to suppress. And tomorrow you will go to church. They tell you that one God somewhere will forgive you with all this thing. Please ask yourself, if I am a God and what is happening in my own eye, will I forgive these people? Because they have these our brothers that call them so-called pastors and this thing, they have been deceiving you. There's no miracle nowhere. If you are sick, go to the hospital. That is the people God giving power to treat you. Then the people, the so-called police and army, I want to ask you people, is it the country that you swear an oath that you will serve and protect your people? Is it what you swear an oath?
Right?
Are you doing what you are doing right? You policeman that will go to road and kill somebody and say that is a standard discharge, and you start using paper to cover up, ask yourself, does it really what I'm doing? And at the end of the day, you have kids and you leave it in this evil world. What do you expect? What goes around comes around. Look at our people. Now, politicians have turned all of us to become tribalistic people. And you people, you every day, every Sunday and every Friday, you will go to mosque, you go to church and say you are praying to God. Ask yourself, this God you are praying, do you think he will forgive you with all this kind of evil you are doing? Please, I want to ask all Nigeria.
It's like somebody who is inherently evil, but always believes that God will forgive him if he says, God, please forgive me. Do you really think you deserve to be forgiven with your contribution to the evil of this world?
Evil of this world. This our so-called pastors and all these native doctors deceiving our brothers, telling them there's miracle somewhere. That if you on a life person and make a sacrifice, money will come from nowhere. My brothers, is a lie. No money. If you do good, you surely receive good.
As it should be.
If you don't stop this evil, what society are you living for your children? What society? The people doing organ transplanting and they will put it on you. Ask yourself, So that person, they take his organ to give to you. Ask yourself, without not the person giving you willingly, they killed or they took it by force and give it to you. Ask yourself, does it really worth it? Because at the end of the day, you must surely die. And you must pay for your evil, whether you know or you cover up, or you will be sent to go and unalive somebody. Ask yourself, does it, the person that is sending you, if it is bold enough, why can't he go by himself? Why should you be the partaker of the evil? Coming to our brothers like Boko Haram, please, whatever terrorist you are in Nigeria, whatever you are doing, you know where the government is. You know where they live in their houses. Those people that contracted you people and give you guns and turn it to their people. I want to ask you, does it really worth what you are doing? Saying you are fighting for God? Who told you that God needs your fight? You must kill somebody because you want to serve your God. Who told you that God really is? Read the Bible, read the Quran that they give to you. Does God ask you to fight for him? God knows how to fight his battle. If they want to talk, they will tell you God knows how. Why are you unaliving your own brother? Because of God. When really, God never asked you to do anything. He said you should praise him. He never asked you to kill anybody for him. Why our brother being deceived every day? We Nigeria, we need to research. We need to search our conscience. We should stop. Look at these so-called leaders that is in hem of affair. They chase all their brother away. Go to all over Europe, all over the world. It's only Nigerians that is in prison, serving. Only God knows how many years they will serve. You say you are a leader. You eat, you go to church, you wake up, you breathe, and you think that God will forgive you with all this evil. I never think. If that God forgive you, that means that God is just a written God. Because I never see. All our traditional rulers, why are you people keeping quiet, sleeping on duty? You people have the responsibility. They come to you, you join the politics, and now the tradition has run away from you people. Because if you tell me that God you serve as a traditional God, that he have ever asked you, any of you now, to kill anybody for him or to unalive anybody for sacrifice, I don't understand the God. So if not, they should wake up. Our traditional rulers, you should wake up. Every mankind in Nigeria should wake up. This is not just anything. But why are these so hateful?
It's like a such. It's like a saying, you know what? Even what we say in Yoruba, we say something in Yoruba that any that even the wicked, they know they are wicked.
Yes.
You get that now? Like if wicked people, right? That you will be like, oh, man, this person is so wicked. They do know themselves. So if you're a wicked person and there's no wickedness that is too big or too small. Anything you do to hurt or harm others, at least that is wickedness, right? Search your soul.
That is it. Search your soul. All the military. Ask yourself, is that what you swear an oath on? If you're a police officer, if not, let us go back and take our country back and do the right thing. Let everybody start making difference wherever you are. We are one people. Why should we die for our thing? Why should we not enjoy ourselves the way Nigerian people are happy people all over? Why are we treating ourselves like dogs? Please, and if you hear my voice, I think you should search yourself and change the way you think. Thank you and God bless you, Mr. Mayogu. Thank you.
God bless you in 10 and 100 million fold for saying this.
Thank you very much.
You too.
Thank you for giving me the opportunity.
Shay, help us, help us. There is God. There is God, God. God should descend, today God will descend here. Nigerian women will not cry in vain. Nigerian women will not cry in vain. This thing will end today. My sisters, if your child lost, will you stay and keep quiet? Will you people stay and keep quiet? The president now is calling you, come, I want to help you. You don't want to appear. Will you agree? No. Now the first lady is calling you, come, I want to help you. Come to find your child, your missing child. Will you keep quiet? No. Child, there is God, oh. There is God, oh. The bloods we are sharing, there is God, oh. 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 It's okay.
Adiola.
Yes, sir. Ekale Kushel.
Baba. Ekale, how are you?
Ekale, oh, this is your first call. I don't understand.
Man is
but,
just so concerned. Like a man, it's like my guy was like watching, and he sat there and he was like, how could people be so evil? How can people be so? Search your soul, search yourselves, and I love it.
Baba,
I do.
Baba, I don't finish now. I think I would probably maybe bring it slightly into perspective from what the first caller said. It's not about asking. There are two terms. There's ex ante, that's before the fact, and there's ex post, after the fact. So this is after the fact. It's not about what country do you want us to inherit. Baba, we don't inherit them already now. It's my point. So this is ex post. This is after the fact. So there isn't anything, Baba. Baba, you don't collect time now. Baba, you don't collect time. You say you've collected, you've inherited.
Than this.
Yeah, no. See, my go from my own economics brain, I was calculating probably 1,000 per dollar. But now we've hit 2,000. This is my point. So this is exposed. They have clearly, giving us
bottom to how low they can go.
No,
we've actually we've sunk so much that
they
anyone's
have
asking that how low can we go? Possibly it's not.
No, it's not about how low. It's not about low. You have formally passed on a dystopian economy to young people. This is dystopia. You have successfully passed on dystopia. You have given dystopia as inheritance to people. There is no way you can explain this out. So it's not about asking anyone. This is no. This is the fruit of it.
Reality already.
This is the reality. If anyone is in their 80s or their 90s and they die today, they have successfully left dystopia for their children and their children's children. It is the fact. So let us stop beating around the bush and look at things in clear perspective.
Face the whole thing squarely.
And face it squarely. This is exposed. This is after the fact of corruption, after the fact of looting, after the fact of destruction, after the fact of tribalism, after the fact of nepotism, after the fact of all kinds of rubbish.
Like unimaginable things that 10 years ago you can only imagine them, and people will say your heart. You see 10 years ago, things that are happening today. If you imagine them 10 years ago, people will say you are having problem. Like, how could your mind be so messed up that you are imagining things like this will happen in Nigeria? Nobody will believe you that these things will ever happen in Nigeria 10 years ago.
So, Michael, are we in dystopia or are we in utopia? Please answer the question. Just very briefly. We're in dystopia. So we're in dystopia, because the way I see dystopia is I would probably take 10 things to make 100, 1/10, and measure it across health, education, security, opportunity, blah, 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 blah. We have gotten 0/10, 0/10, 0/10, 0/10. So I can conveniently tell you that we are close to 100% dystopia. We are close to 100% dystopia. Not even 10% utopia, because nothing you can't score any area of life 10/10 Nigeria. You can't score. Maybe you can score our resilience. I don't think it counts for anything anymore because the way people are suppressed and intimidated every single day. So conveniently, we are closer to dystopia. And one thing that makes me, because you can look at the small scheme of things as in West Africa, Nigeria, and Africa as a whole. We can all go back and forth about Africa and about Nigeria. But in the big scheme of things, Baba, you have denied Black civilization the opportunity to come up. All these evil leaders, you have denied us to come up. You are holding down generation of Black people. That's Black civilization. They made it clear that they don't want Black people to go ahead in civilization, to build governance systems, to build prosperity. You are always pulling us down. So that's the bigger scheme of things. That if we look at Africa to Africa, that's fine. But if you look at Black people to the world itself, it is unimaginably wicked. So there is no other way, because Baigo, if everything keeps on going the way it's going, in the next 2 years, nothing will change. Do you think price of palita will drop back to 200 naira?
It's impossible.
Do you think it's impossible? Do you think naira, will overpower dollar, overpower pound, and it will be or to be at parity in the next election cycle? Do you think people will be more prosperous in the next 2 years, Baigo?
It's impossible.
Because you can't wish.
Maybe in the next, if you have to even start it, or if they start it now, maybe in the next 50 years, then maybe after.
Except maybe there's a radical change, and we break up the whole system, because the fruits for the next 2 years has been planted already, and it's going to germinate and grow. So there's no prayer point about say, okay, it is going to magically appear. You have to put those evil seeds or put those evil systems, and until we break it down, and to say, okay, because looking at it clearly, we didn't even collect independence as one entire massive nation. It was different regional. It was in regions. So we should think in regions, or if that region does not pay you, then exit the whole system. Baba, God bless you, sir.
And you too.
Enjoy.
Adiola. Thank you so much, Baba, for always coming around. I have another caller as well. Hello. Can you hear me?
Hello.
Hello there. Can you? Okay. See, if I pick your call, right? If I pick your call, don't use me to begin to breathe, please. Okay? Just say hello straight up, right? Rather than and now that, please. I don't want to appear like I'm kind of like a pissed off, right? Hello.
Hello, my Baba.
Erumole. Like me, tell me breathe.
Me, low bedroom voice for you, Baba. Hello.
Bedroom voice. Kind of trying to catch your breath.
No, Baba.
How are you today, Baba?
I'm good, Baba. Congratulations on that your surgery.
This program tonight affects a lot of people. Because everybody just kind of feels so much like down, like.
Baba.
And
Baba, my own first concern, they say, now your surgery, now it did important first.
Well, I think I'm getting better.
So thank God, say at least, Baba, Coca-Cola,
I book a yellow
like a job.
Irumole. How are you tonight, Baba?
Baba, got menu, I don't want
in Jesus' name, amen.
Your earth might be my own priority. How my sister and the children, everything. No verse, normally I'm supposed to call you. Instead, I get small flu. And your boy for here, last week Tuesday, I just entered secondary school. But I don't know, say that one. What the better show we right. I went to Sheton school last how many years? So I don't know, say, no, say all their things for UK. Yeah, I tell you, Baba, to go back to that thing will be easy. Now to start again, as you won't enter. Unikali Kumi and your sister here, we need to change our work shifts again.
And all of that.
I know there is. Make me always answer. I know now you do drama. You are my sister.
Let's get on with it, Rumole, please, because of our time.
So, Baba, we thank God though for everything. Thank God.
I appreciate God. Yeah.
Well, to me, Baba, on it about Guyo, no way, about Saber, no wepa, and to my yo.
That's right.
And to the new you, and to my bagbo, Baba. No be today you did talk up. No be yesterday. You don't see who you did talk up. But as they talk these things every day by day, different one. You understand me? You know, even there are a lot of people I will just somehow just think, oh, I beg. I don't get blood pressure because of Nigeria. I beg. I'll just carry and come off for mine.
See?
Because the thing just they get worse and worse and worse and worse on daily basis. You can never hear any good news from the country where we say we come from, brother. Make no day even pass, but make they even tell you one good news. Say, okay, see one good news.
We are not saying that the good news
should last for
a whole year, just one day. I say, oh, today was fine.
Just one day. No, but today was okay. No, you can never hear any good news. But that country, when my Igbo in-laws, when they go to talk, say, na zoo. Some of all this Abobaku, you understand me? Then go the verse, then go take offense. You understand me? But that is the reality. Nigeria na zoo for zoos. Inside zoo, Baba, people still they get sympathy and empathy from themselves. Animals still they get sympathy and empathy. There are some videos where they come across where you go see tiger, go carry all this small other animal, their kids, you go just carry them. You know, go just attack them. Go look at you just keep them. But nothing like that in Nigeria.
No.
Every day by day, sharing of blood. What? To me, that's why I say, God, they are God, with them they shout, with them think they deceive themselves. But they save them, if
it can. It will.
We then quickly divide the country, Baba.
Even their own God, they are so scared
to save more life. Now they tell you now, when Baba Debo is with the life for them, when Debo is with the life for them, say, very soon, you don't need their own plane. But in the end, private jet. Baba, absolutely. Some person will tell me, say, I no go. Baba.
You know, they won't even have, they don't have problem with such utterances in Rumole. You won't need a plane to travel. You won't need a plane to go to London. Now, they don't have problem with that until when you says, well, this don't make sense now. How dare you? How dare you? Did you know that he's a man of God? What do you mean? He's speaking in parable. Say, what
Baba,
the heck, man?
Kamala. Ori man of God ti burú. Ori man of God. Ayé ti bàjẹ́. Ayé man of God ti bàjẹ́. How person go dey tell me say, even though torí mi ò bá tiẹ̀ pé gan, báwo ló máa sọ fún mi pé very soon mi ní need the plane láti fò láti Nàìjíríà wá sí London. Kò tẹ̀ bàbá kò tẹ̀ deceive bàbá you know even the. But if deceive them, say, okay, you no go need plane to fly from like Lagos to Ibadan. From Nigeria to London, you no go need plane. Emi Baba, me o fi. I know they fear to talk about me. All of now, where they follow that Adeboye, I ain't it bad.
I tell you, you know waiting make me kind of like take offense a lot is that if you say something right now, right? A typical brainwashed Nigerian believes that for them to sort of prove that they have a powerful God, okay, is when, because I have said something they don't like, okay, I may just die young, as if to say I'll be the first person to die young, right? And that's how they justify their God and say, God go just kill you. You better watch your mouth. But people are being killed in Nigeria every day, young, old, not because it is their time, because of the kind of country they have created for them, right? So now I'm like, why should anybody threaten anybody with a failed country that could actually kill us anytime and then ascribe that to their God and say that is the God that is punishing people for not or for disobeying their men of God? It irritates me to my bone, you know.
Baba, you know what I say? They don't mad. Their head, make I take them for PD. Their head no correct. All these people they follow this pastor. Redeem winner to Igbani, all those churches. All of them. I know they move anyone. You know why?
Why?
Why person will go they tell you the truth? You go they wish am death.
Just to cover
Person
the
when
people
they
who
try
are doing
to open your eyes. You understand me? Say, okay, this thing now, don't think am now. They deceive you now. Why would they wish am death? And Baba, ẹni tó bá ru kúrò wá, wọ́n máa ṣáájú.